Shalom, Israel. I.S.U.P.K, Kentucky. Feel me? Tonight's class, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about this so-called militant black group.
Right.
Feel me? This was their second city they came to. They came to Kentucky to basically try to get justice for Breonna Taylor. But what they don't understand is that the only person that could get, the only thing that can get justice for Breonna Taylor is the Most High.
That's right.
He's the only person that's going to give Breonna Taylor justice. And by doing that, he's going to kill our oppressors.
That's right.
He's going to kill our oppressors. Something the Nfac cannot do because they're fake militant.
Right.
Feel me? It's easy to pay people and tell people to, you feel me, put on all black, get your gun, and let's march around the city. Well, really, that's just fake militant. You feel me? You being fake. You're not truly finna get justice. The man made an oath that in 4 weeks, if the people that killed Breonna Taylor is not in jail, that he's gonna come back and do something.
Right.
Now, what do y'all think he gonna do? It was about a couple hundred black people with guns, didn't even know how to carry them, handle them. Talking about in 4 weeks, they gonna come back and do something. Man, let me tell you something about the oppressor, the so-called white man. They have been training for military strategies and strategical planning since they was kids. You feel me? While we was training to play football and be the next Michael Jordan, they was training to shoot.
Right.
So what this man thinks he's going to do in 4 weeks, it's not going to happen. This is going to be the same man in his drawers watching the news when they, in 4 weeks, seeing that, oh, Breonna Taylor, you know, the guy didn't go to jail. He going to be in his drawers scared to come outside because he going to have to answer for why he didn't come back to Louisville, Kentucky in 4 weeks. The 4 weeks he gave the police, the prosecutors to lock up the dudes that did it. You know why? Because he's fake militant. He just want attention, and he's nothing but, and what Nfac is nothing but another fake Israelite group. It's just the newest fake Israelite group.
Right.
You know, they got their fringes on, they walk around talking about shalom, you feel me? Trying to be militant like the I.S.U.P.K, because everybody got being militant from us, you feel me? So anyway, we ain't going to go off our own heart, we'll get into the scriptures. So if I could, we're going to go into the Apocrypha. This book right here, we keep telling y'all to get in the class so you can learn why they took these books up out of here and made it a separate book when it was in the Bible. It was in the Bible, and they took it out.
Right.
So if I could, we're going to start in letter of Jeremiah 1:14.
This is the book of the letter of Jeremiah in the Apocrypha, chapter 1, verse 14. And he that cannot put to death one that offendeth him holdeth a scepter.
Right. So the so-called Nfac leader was out there with his, his gun and his microphone. Feel me? Talking about what he gonna do in 4 weeks if Breonna Taylor, feel me? Murderers don't get put to death or thrown in jail.
Right.
He talking about what he gonna do. Now you know we the priest of God, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
He's not gonna do nothing. He trying to rile y'all up, feel me? So y'all can start paying him money to come to cities and stuff like that, man. The man ain't finna do nothing, man. You keep going, so we're going all the way to 15.
As though he were a judge of the country.
And that's how he was. That's how that man that's over Nfac, that's how he was in Louisville, Kentucky last weekend. He was standing all the way up on the, what was that building called they were standing on?
Capitol something.
The Capitol something down there by Jefferson Park. Now, he was standing all the way at the top trying to look like he God. He all the way at the top with the microphone. You feel me? Like what the scriptures say. As though he were a judge of the country. He telling everybody, talking about what he gonna do. Like, who are you, man?
Right.
Come on, man. It's a couple hundred black people with guns, man. They will send the army in and kill all of y'all.
Right.
Esau military, he will send a National Guard in and they will murder all of y'all. because they've been training to do it since they was kids. We was training to be basketball players and football players, man, and drug addicts and drug dealers. They gonna come through and kill all of y'all, man. You're gonna get some black people killed. NFAC leader. Well, what is that? The man name is Grandmaster J.
Right.
Like he a DJ or something. I think that's a DJ name. Why is you calling yourself Grandmaster J, man? Tell you, man, that. Look, man, he's gonna get somebody killed, man. Right. He got somebody shot last weekend. Next, he gonna get somebody killed.
Yeah. And if I may, it's real heavy. You know, there's different, things coming out about this person. They say he's a Mason, Grandmaster, a Mason, different things. He's an agent.
Right.
But we know one thing, he ain't about that business for
right.
real. You know what I mean? It's a lot. He ain't about that business because he came down here and they talking about they gonna go after white people, but they came marching in black neighborhoods with them guns.
Right.
So we know he ain't about that business because if he would have did that here in Louisville, Kentucky, he came into the West End, a predominantly black neighborhood. He didn't go into J-Town with them guns and them straps. He came to the West End like we the problem.
Right.
Nah, so he ain't about that business. Lock, I had to bring that.
I ain't about that business. That's why the scriptures say, and he that cannot put to death one that offendeth him, holdeth a scepter. You feel me? That fake militant. He got to look like he about that life. You feel me? Because that's what it's all about now in 2020. And the younger generation know this for sure. It's about the look. You feel me? It's about the look. Even the pimps know that. It's about the look. You feel me? That's all it's about. It ain't about what you actually going to do. Because he's not going to do nothing in 4 weeks when them white people be gone free. They ain't even locked up. Let alone being convicted. He talking about if they not convicted in 4 weeks, he going to be back and don't do this and do that. But they not even locked up. So what you mean convicted in 4 weeks? You know how, man, look. The man ain't going to do nothing, man. He's all show.
Right.
He's a showboater, man. He's a showboater. He ain't going to do nothing. You keep going, sir.
That's like
right, Grandmaster J. What you a DJ? What you gonna come back and DJ in 4 weeks when you find out they don't get locked up? That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like that's just like any fake Israelite group. Because the man is basically the leader of the newest fake Israelite group. And he's trying to get a bunch of members by being fake militant. By faking like he cared about black people.
Verse 15. He hath also in his right hand a dagger and an axe.
Right. They got knives. They got sidearms. You feel me? They got a bunch of weapons, man. Looking real militant.
But cannot deliver himself from war and thieves.
But can't even deliver himself from stopping his man from shooting himself and 2 other people.
Right.
What type of war y'all finna go to and your man's shot himself and 2 other people? You feel me? Trying to be fake militant. Trying to act like they bout that life, man.
Right.
Don't get somebody killed, man. You gonna get somebody killed, Grandmaster J.
Right.
Whatever your name is.
I thought Slocky. I thought they said Jam Master.
Jam Master J. That's what I keep
DJ
thinking.
from Deep Run DMC.
Right. Every time I keep thinking of the name, I keep thinking of that. Like Jam Master J, the DJ or something, man.
Right.
For
Run DMC.
Right,
back
man.
in the day.
I'm thinking about the video game, Def Jam Vendetta. The video game. Was he on the video game? This is what he got this militant stuff from? You feel me? But nah, we know he got this militant stuff from Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
That's right.
He got being militant from Commander GEN.YAHANNA because Commander GEN.YAHANNA is for real.
Right.
He's not fake militant. He's really militant. And his soldiers under him all the way down to the troopers is militant. You feel me? And this is the first fake Israelite group that's trying to come off as militant. Because most fake Israelite groups just come off like Christians. See, this is the fake Israelite group that's catching everybody's attention because they coming off like they militant. Like they about that life. You feel me? They got the fringes on their shirt. You feel me? They walking around talking about shalom to everybody. They got the guns, the knives, the fake bulletproof vests. But what they don't understand is, and we're going to get into that later in the class, is the Lord fights for us, man.
Right.
The Lord fights for us, man. You go out there and do that stuff, Jam Master J, you're going to get all them people killed. And you're going to be somewhere hiding somewhere. You're probably a federal agent in the end of the day anyway. But you're going to be somewhere hiding somewhere in your drawers, eating popcorn, watching the news, watching your people getting slaughtered. You feel me? sending them off and stuff like that, man. What they had kids with them at the first protest. The first protest, they had children with them.
Wow.
They had children with them when they went to Georgia, when they was in Georgia. Now this protest, he said, oh, we ain't having no kids with us this time. Or they could walk on the side, but no kids this time. Why was it kids with y'all anyway?
Right.
Because Grandmaster J, whatever his name, he trying to get y'all killed, man.
Right.
He trying to get y'all killed, man. See, Commander GEN.YAHANNA is trying to save your life.
Right.
He want to save your life. He wants you to be there to raise your children. Grandmaster J, he just like any other DJ, rap artist, any other fake Israelite group, he just want your money and just want attention.
Right.
Want the fame. That's how you know fame is a drug. And Grandmaster J, he should show you that fame is just a drug.
Right.
Because he doing all this for show. In 4 weeks, he ain't finna do nothing. The police is not going to jail, and he ain't doing nothing.
It's funny because just like any other rapper, you know, they want to put their guns in the video.
Right.
You know, I'll be surprised if he don't drop. You know, about 2 weeks, you don't drop that album. About 2 weeks
Right.
after, you know, that's what all it's about. You ain't about that business. Because
Right.
look, he would have went. And matter of fact, they went to the black neighborhood here in Louisville, Kentucky, in the West End.
Right.
And then they got black people shot up in the black neighborhood. That's the reason why you know he's not about that business. And then they got sisters. You know, we exposed them. You know what I mean? What you bringing out so heavy because they got sisters in that group calling them a militia. And by the very definition of militia, according to the United States government, a militia was termed, and you can look this up, as an all able-bodied male, you know, like army.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not no women in there and children.
Right.
You gonna put a gun in a female's hand, tell her to go out there and get on the front line and hide behind her. That ain't of the Most High.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely not of the Most High. And just like any other fake Israelite group, whatever they doing, it ain't of the Most High. It might look good. You know, the purple cats look good walking around 100 deep, but then when you find out they messing with trainees, you feel me? They getting women killed and hiding them and eating them and stuff like that.
Right.
Then you gonna be like, oh well, dang, they ain't of the Lord. Ain't none of these fake Israelite groups of the Lord. And this is just the newest fake Israelite group. And all y'all like, oh, how is that a fake Israelite group? Because they walking around militant. Well, first of all, if we could get numbers 15 and 38, we could show you. But like I was saying, them brothers was walking around saying shalom. If you watch Grandmaster J when he was doing his invitation of coming to Louisville, Kentucky, he said at the 2 minute and 45 second mark, after he was done doing his introduction, he said shalom. He's not a Muslim. You feel me? So what else is he? He's a fake Israelite.
Right.
And just like his members is fake Israelites.
That's right.
Good, sir.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 28.
38, sir. Slack my
Verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Right. And that's what them brothers had. Now, they didn't do it correctly. That's why they're a fake Israelite group. Because the border of your garment is where the fabric meets, which is mostly on the side. You feel me? Not at the round bottom of your t-shirt.
Right.
And that's what they was doing. Them brothers out there, they had fringes on their t-shirts.
Right.
And they was walking around saying shalom. And when they seen us out there, they knew who we was, and they knew we was about that business.
Right.
They knew we was about that business. Their attention was on us. They want to record us. They want to talk to us. Feel me? And then the Most High was putting the spirit on the people around because they was running up trying to take pictures of us. Right. They was giving us interviews and stuff in front of them. These supposed to be the center of attention right here. The NAACP
right.
and Grandmaster J and them supposed to be the center of attention. But everybody running up to us asking us for interviews, taking pictures of us. Because they knew we was about that business, man.
That's right.
We knew we was really about that business. Because we been out here. We been out here before Grandmaster J and his crew got initiated a couple weeks ago. We been out here. Feel me? We been in Louisville, Kentucky telling people the white man is the devil.
That's right.
You feel me? And that these fake Israelite groups are of their father, the devil.
That's right.
You feel me? Just like them wanted to be fake militant. Where they get that from? They got that from the white man. Want to march around with guns. When the Lord fights for you.
Right.
All you got to do is keep his commandments. But they don't want to keep the commandments. You feel me? They don't want to keep the commandments. They want to do whatever they want to do. Just like fake Israelites. You feel me? Any other fake Israelite group you could think of. They just do what they want to do. You feel me? GMS, what they say, they wear sackcloths and they wear dirty garments on purpose because they ashamed of what they done against the Most High. You feel me? You know how stupid that sound? Maybe they just ain't got enough money to buy no nice garment. You feel me? And they tricking y'all to think that they want y'all to dress dirty. But maybe they just don't have the money to buy a nice garment, which is nothing wrong with that. That's why you should come to the Ashby Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Because if you do, we will give you a nice garment.
Right.
Even if you ain't got no money. You don't got to walk around with a rug on. You feel me? You ain't got to walk around wearing purple every day. Looking like a homosexual, man.
Right.
So y'all better get out on fake Israelite groups. And this is the newest one. And this one is going to get y'all killed, though. Them other ones, you just going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. This one right here, it's going to get you killed. This fake Israelite group right here, this Nfac, Nfac, whatever their name is, they going to get you killed.
New fake ass congregation.
Right, new fake ass congregation. That's what it sounds like to me. Talking about no fucking around crew. Sound like the new fucking fake ass congregation. That was on point right there. Most High in Christ. For real though, man. For real. They talking about we ain't putting in the work. And we could we get Proverbs 16 and 32? Talking about we ain't putting in the work. They talking about what are y'all doing? At least they doing something. What is they doing? They walking around with guns, and until the dude shot himself, I thought the guns was fake.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't want to say nothing because I ain't had no proof. But until the dude shot himself, I actually thought the guns was fake. And I'm like, okay, well at least they got some real guns. At least they walking around with real guns. Because I was to the point I was thinking they was fake. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, they talking about what is we doing? We ain't putting in the work. They out there doing something, man. They is gonna lead y'all to y'all deathbed.
Right.
You feel me? They gonna lead you away from the Most High. We leading you towards the Most High.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
Right. He that is slow to anger. He that is slow to anger is the men in the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
Because we understand that we have an enemy, but instead of going to go get guns and march down the street, feel me, and try to scare the white man into locking up the police, we just go tell them they the devil, tell our brothers and sisters to repent, and pray that the Most High kill these devils expediently.
Right.
Feel me? Expeditiously. You feel me? That's what we go do. Because like what the scriptures say, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You feel me? They got 100 guns. They got 1,000 guns, sidearms, knives, and everything, man. But we is better than them. Because we slow to anger. They let their anger take over them. Where they think they could walk down the street. This is one of the most openly racist cities in the country.
Right.
I'm surprised that the Lord was with them because I'm surprised a white militia group ain't come and wipe them out. You feel me? I think the Most High they didn't because them are our brothers and sisters. But that is going to be their outcome. You feel me? That is going to be the NFACP outcome. That's going to be their outcome. The NFAC, that's going to be their outcome if they keep doing that. You feel me? Because the Lord is not with that, man. You feel me? Let the Lord get his shine in, man. Let him get his shine on. Since y'all fake Israelite groups, y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that the Lord is a man of war.
Right.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Y'all walk around with fringes on y'all t-shirts, but y'all didn't know that. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me, man.
Right.
We keep going, son.
And he that ruleth his spirit, then he, and he that ruleth his spirit, then he that taketh a city.
Right. NFAC, that's what they trying to do, take the city. They trying to take Augusta, talking about, yeah, where you motherfuckers at? Come out here, we out here. Now they in Louisville, Kentucky, talking about, oh yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that if Breonna Taylor, they don't arrest Breonna Taylor, the police that killed her. Come on, man. The scriptures say, Salakia, he that ruleth his spirit, then he that taketh a city. You feel me? You gotta be able to control your spirit, man. Because you know that same spirit that had them brothers out there marching with women and kids with guns, the same spirit that'll have you kill yourself. You feel me? That's that same spirit that'll have you selling drugs, having sex with another man's wife. You feel me? You got to be able to rule your spirit, man. You got to be able to control your spirit, man. You can't let your spirit take over you, man. Or you're going to be in some fake militant Israelite group, man. Some fake militia that got women in there. The same woman that'll blow your car up. The same woman that'll blow your car up because she found out you got another woman. You walking around with her and she got an AR-15. You feel me? Come on, man. We got to do better than that, man.
Right.
We got to do better than that.
And if I may, it's real heavy what you're talking about. You know, exposing this Nfac so-called black militia group. They had people out there with those fringes on the bottom of their t-shirts, walking around with their rifles pointing in any direction. They could have, you know, hit anybody.
Right.
You know, they had the rifles, the safety off. That's why they dropped the weapon and it shot somebody.
Right.
Because the safety wasn't known. You know what I mean? And that goes to show you they not built for this. They're not built for no warfare, because Esau was blessed with the sword. And them trying to go up against Esau, it was the Most High's mercy that kept more people from being shot out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Otherwise, hell, we would have been talking about hundreds of people got killed out there.
Right.
Because of the incompetence, just like Commander GEN.YAHANNA, them niggas out there trying to play G.I. Joe.
Right.
It's a lot.
Trying to play G.I. Joe. This is not no game, man. These are a lot. These people lives you dealing with, man. See, Commander GEN.YAHANNA understand he has men lives in his hand.
Right.
You feel me? Wives, husbands, children's fathers, lives in his hands, man. That's why he treated precious and delicately, man. But that Jam Master Jay, he don't care about you.
Right.
He's sending you out there to die, man. He's sending you out there to die, man, just like any other fake Israelite group leader, man. Sending you out there to die, man. Selling your soul to the devil, man. Got you out there going against everything the Most High is with. You feel me? To fulfill your lust, because you couldn't rule your spirit. You feel me? You couldn't conquer your demons, man. Because every black person got a demon on them telling them to go kill some white people.
Right.
But the Most High wants you to rule that spirit, man. Because it's not time yet. That's not the time right now, man. The Most High is going to do that. You feel me? We is not in our kingdom, man. How is we in their kingdom talking about we finna go shoot up downtown Louisville, Kentucky? Like they can't send 100,000 National Guardsmen in here and slaughter all us, man. Come on, man. You got to be a fool, man. You got to be a fool. But if I could, we could drop that and go back into the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 21 and 27. Right, because the man shot himself, man. Come on, man. I'm just being honest, man. The man shot himself. Who the hell is you finna protect? Who the hell finna trust their life in your hands? If I was in the NFAC, I'd have left that day. Once I seen them shooters, I said, hold on. Oh, hey. No, I'm out of here. Nope, I'm out of here. Let me call Commander GEN.YAHANNA. I want to join the I.S.U.P.K.
So, Lucky,
Get these rejects.
If I could, you see the videotape showing them running back.
Right.
When the gunshot went off. And
right.
they got rifles
right.
in their
What y'all got
hand.
the rifles for? What y'all,
You know, they running away from it like, oh, it's some drama going on out here.
Right.
And they got rifles in their hand, Glocks. You know, it wasn't like they got into a fighting tactical position, got on their knees, laid in a prone position on the ground, you know, but they start running. Like they shooting. They shoot like that old movie back in the day. So lucky. But it's just crazy what you saying, man. They can't even protect themselves from getting, you know, hurt. How they gonna help the black community? Come on, man. Get out of here with all that.
Hey, Lucky, you know what made me think about that when they started running when he shot himself and them two people. On Boys in the Hood, when dude walked past and bumped into when they was on Crenshaw Boulevard. And he said, "What you looking at?" He said, "I'm still trying to find out." And they upped the gun on him, and he walked off. All right. Then they started shooting, and instead of them shooting back, they just all ran. Everybody scattered. Because it's like, what is y'all doing, man? I thought y'all was about that action.
Right.
I thought y'all was about that action. So why, when a gunshot let off, why y'all all ain't in formation? Ain't that what Jam Master Jay kept saying?
Right.
Oh, yeah, get in formation. If you want to be in formation and you're not an NFAC member, you just got to wear your all black and you have your gun, but you better listen to us. You got to listen to what we tell you. Man, Jam Master Jay is going to get somebody killed.
Right.
Telling you, man. I wouldn't want to follow by the name Jam Master Jay anyway. How you talking about you a militant group with your name Jam Master Jay? It couldn't be nothing more hardcore.
Right.
Like General Yohanna or General Mahaimam or the officer of Makaboff or Amawan Gabar. You feel me? It couldn't be something more militant. You feel me? It couldn't be something more militant. Like why it have to be some Jam Master Jay?
Right.
Nah, I'm not following no Jam Master Jay. If I could.
Both sides of Christ. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 21 and verse 27. When the ungodly curse of Satan.
Right. Ungodly curse of Satan. See, Now, there's nothing wrong with cursing Satan, because he bringing all these demons on you, and you tired of this shit. It's like, you tired of this stuff. You say, ain't nothing wrong with cursing Satan. Hey, Satan, get out of there, man. Even Christ did it. I rebuke you, Satan. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with cursing Satan. You feel me? It's nothing wrong with cursing Satan. You feel me? Nothing wrong with that.
When the ungodly curseth Satan, he curseth his own soul.
But when the ungodly curse of Satan, you might well kill yourself.
Right.
You might well kill yourself. Because how you cursing Satan when he just doing the work of the Most High? He don't want no soft ass niggas to get no crown. Like the NFAC.
Right.
They supposed to be fake Israelites and Israelites, but the Most High sent Satan on them. Because he don't want them to get no crown, because he know they ain't about that action.
That's right.
He know they ain't about that life, man. And that's why the scriptures say when the ungodly curse of Satan, curse of his own soul. That's why that man shot himself. That was of the Most High.
Right.
He was trying to show everybody in the world, these niggas ain't who they say they are.
Right.
And day 2. This was only day 2 of they protest. They did the protest in Georgia when we first found out about them. This was day 2 of their protest, and a man shot himself and 2 other people, and they still in the hospital right now because it was an AR-15, and an AR-15 can destroy your body. One bullet from an AR-15 can destroy your body. You won't even be the same no more. You feel me? And that was the Most High trying to show everybody, don't join this group. Right. There's a lot of fake Israelites out there. You feel me? I only want the real soldiers in One West.
Right.
But if you want to join some other fake group, don't join this one.
That's right.
You feel me? That's what the Most High was trying to say. This ain't, come on, man, look. They is going to get somebody killed, man.
Right.
Jam Master J, he's going to get somebody killed, man. I'm telling you, man. And the I.S.U.P.K, that's what we here to do. We here to tell the truth. We the home of the truth. And the truth is, the Nfac is nothing but I.S.U.P.K rejects, fake Israelite groups.
IUIC.
IUIC rejects. They couldn't make it in the IUIC. You feel me? They couldn't make it in GMS. You feel me? They for damn sure couldn't make it in here. You feel me? They ain't nothing but fake Israelite group rejects.
Right.
And they all joined together to form their own group.
That's right.
Which is the Nfac. You feel me? The Nfac. And now they walking around talking about shalom with fringes on their shirt with guns shooting themselves. Right. Yeah, if I could, we could drop that. We go to Ecclesiasticus 25:1. Right, man. Because that's all it is like a big unity camp. Like the brother said, IUIC, GMS, GOC, all of them, they fake, they rejects of fake Israelite groups, and they all came together.
If I may.
They all came together.
If I may. A couple of months ago, whenever it was, in Memphis, Tennessee, I believe, you see a lot of cats wearing purple t-shirts in formations, walking down the streets. Months later, you see a bunch of people in all black with purple, wink, wink, hanging at the bottom
right.
of that black t-shirt with fringes on it, marching with guns, talking about they gonna kill black people if black people harm themselves.
Right.
Interesting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's heavy. We definitely gonna get into that too, because that is ungodly. That's why I'm saying, that's what the scripture was saying, the last scripture we brought out. If the ungodly curse of Satan, he curse of his own soul. You feel me? How you gonna sit there and say if a black man do something, we gonna kill him, man?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think that man is oppressed?
Right.
He probably need to hear the truth, the word of God.
Right.
You feel me? From the true priest, not the Christian church. You feel me? Yeah, like this NFAC, this NFAAC, whatever. They is nothing but a bunch of fake Israelite group rejects, because they would have never made it here.
Right.
They couldn't have stayed in here for 2 days. 2 classes, they would have been out of here. So we know they weren't in I.S.U.P.K. We know for sure that NFAC, not one of them members was ever One West. They just was a bunch of fake Israelite groups that left them groups to come together, and you could tell about them walking around talking about shalom.
Right.
Got fringes all on the bottom of their t-shirt. We don't teach that. That's how you know they ain't come out of One West, because we don't teach that. You feel me? We don't teach you to wear fringes on the bottom of your t-shirt, and we don't teach you to walk around on the street with your gun.
Right.
Feel me? You get your gun for protection for your family, man, or for the brothers, for the Akim, man.
We also, if I may, we don't teach them to put their women in harm's way.
Right. That
Damn
either.
sure don't
That
teach your
either.
women. You know what I mean?
Only fake Israelite groups have women at camp and children at camp, man. Them brothers was never One West. Don't ever confuse them for being One West. Them brothers was in a fake Israelite group and left that group and came all together as one.
Right.
You You feel me? And you could just look at them and you could tell, man. And we found that out just being out there with them brothers for like, what, 2 hours? We was out there for 2 hours and we found out they whole background. You feel me? They whole agenda. We found all that out in 2 hours.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25 and verse 1. In 3 things I was beautified.
Right. And 3 things that's beautified as man, I was marveled at. Like, this was amazing to me.
And stood up beautiful both before God and men.
Right. Before the Most High and before, the sons of God.
The unity of brethren.
Right. The unity of brethren. See, that is not unity. You feel me? You putting your brothers in harm's way, man, that is not unity. You feel me? You putting them sisters in harm's way, that is not unity, man. Because the brothers, we would have came together, unified, like we is in I.S.U.P.K, would be like, look, no women that count.
Right. No
children that count. They said the children they can't walk in the middle, but they can walk on the side. Don't you know if a white man came up with a AR-15 with a 250 round drum on it, he could still hit the kids? They still not safe? Come on, man, that's not unity, man. That's what this prophet is talking about. He's saying 3 things that was beautiful to him, and one of them is unity of brethren, and that ain't unity. Master J finna put y'all lives in danger, your kids' life in danger, man. Commander GEN.YAHANNA would never do that.
Right.
He would never put the kids' life in danger, man, to put on the front, just to front and walk around with a gun and a fake vest and a. Come on, man, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Right.
You got to be kidding me, man. That man, Master J, is high out his mind. You know how I know he high too? This is how I know he get high. Because the man had on all black with some white ones. Now, you got to be a young cat to know what I mean. The only person you seen with all black on with some white ones was a crackhead.
Right.
Where I'm from, I'm from the south side of Chicago. You see somebody with all black on with some white ones, man, that man smoke crack, man. That man is a junkie, man. Why would you wear all black with some white ones, man? It's a lot if we're going in the world, back in the world, being carnal, but there's just something I knew from the world that I just came with me in the truth, man. And that's one thing I saw when I seen that man talking. He had that all black on with them white ones. I said, man, that man is a junkie.
The love of neighbors.
The love of neighbors. Now neighbors is your brothers and sisters and stuff, your children and all that. How you love them if you got putting them in harm's way, man? You got women out there with AR-15s, man. They supposed to be in the house cooking food,
right,
changing pampers and stuff, man. You got them out there with an AR-15, man. Come on, man. You got to be crazy outside of your mind. You got to be lunatic, G. Right. You got to be lunatic, man. You got your kids, them kids walking around all black on. You feel me? All black on, man. White dude come out of nowhere, spray the kids all up. Kids will never be the same again. Their bodies will never be the same again. They ain't even get a chance to live, man.
A man and a wife that agree together.
Right, man. A man and a wife that agree together. That's one of the 3rd things that this prophet said he is just marveled by. But how can a man and a wife agree together? You feel me? But then go out there with AR-15s together. You feel me? Somebody gonna get shot, man.
Right.
I know I go out there with one of my ribs, man. You get her AR-15, and I got one. Man, I'll probably get shot. What was that? What was he doing last night?
Right.
I think I seen him with. I think he's still messing with that girl. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. You can't. Look, man. I'm telling you, man. Man and a wife. That's one thing y'all gotta understand. We will agree, but it's always gonna be a stance where the woman just don't get it. She gonna abide by it, but she don't get it. So you don't want your woman out there with you with no AR-15 and no heated situation. You feel me? Or you gonna end up like the brother whose car got blew up by his rib. She poured gasoline and almost killed herself.
Right.
To show you that they don't care. As long as they can be happy or get away with something. So.
Night, it's so heavy what you bringing out. Because think about this. When in the history of the world have you ever heard about a black woman shooting any white man? Show me any movie. I'll wait. So if somebody say, well, Harriet Tubman. Look, man, if you don't know by now, Harriet Tubman was a feminist agenda. If Harriet Tubman was about the men and she had respect for them black men, she would have took that rifle, gave it to the first black man that she saved, and got behind him and let him lead.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I said, okay, let's say Harriet Tubman did do that. Who else? after 200 years that any black woman ever shoot. Any black woman ever shoot a white man.
Right.
But you can name countless of black men that have been shot by black women. That's
right.
why you, like you said, you curse Satan, you curse yourself.
Right.
Because you put that gun in her hand, she liable to shoot you with it. Like they said on that movie, Life. You give me that gun, boss, I'll be liable to shoot you with it. Right. You know, it's a lock. You know what I mean?
That's heavy, man. That's all I'm saying. But I seen them women out there, I say, ooh, they in some stuff right there. I said, they might not have wanted to do that, but you know, this was only their second run. See, that's why, this how you know it wasn't of the Most High. This only their second city they went to, and they already exposed. They already get exposed by the prophets of God. You feel me? But anyway, we could drop that and go into the New Testament, Ephesians 6 and 12 and 13, right? Because black men with guns won't hurt America, man. That's why we don't teach that. That's some fake Israelite group concept to take guns to the white man. That's a fake Israelite group concept. We know the Most High gonna fight with us, man.
Right.
We know he gonna let us know when it's time. And that man is talking to Satan. If he think the Most High, Jam Master J, if Jam Master J, Grandmaster, whatever his name is, if he think that he was talking to the Most High, when the Most High told him to get all these fake ex-Israelite group rejects from out of these fake groups to come together and walk through cities with all black on with guns, that was Satan he was talking to.
Right.
That's why he cursed his own soul. Feel me? Because that was Satan he was talking. That was not the Most High. And that's how Satan come. And that's how the Most High send him to where you might think is of the Lord when it ain't. And you know how you know if it's of the Lord or not? First of all, you got to be one West.
Right.
So you can know if what you're doing is of the Lord and not of the Lord. But just by you know if you're keeping the commandments or not. Feel me? And one of the commandments, you ain't supposed to be putting the women and children in no harm's way. I know that for sure. Feel me? You for damn sure ain't supposed to be putting them in harm's way. You for damn sure ain't supposed to be talking about killing your brothers, man, because they oppressed. Because I showed what he said on that. If you go to the video on YouTube when he was speaking, you feel me? We was there, we heard it.
Right.
But you could go to the video on YouTube, you feel me? And you will hear him say that any white man or black man that hurt a brother, we should kill him or do something to him, some harm to him. I'm paraphrasing.
Right.
But that's what he said, though. But yeah, we ain't fighting America, man, because we know the Most High gonna do it. We fighting a bigger, way bigger power.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
We ain't wrestling with the white man. We know what he done to us. And we know his whole country is finna evaporate too. Everything he built up for the last, 400 some years, feel me? The last 400 years, everything he built up is finna evaporate. The buildings, Wall Street, the money, everything is gonna evaporate, man. Christianity, Islam, Scientology, all that stuff, man. The Mormons, you feel me? The 5%ers, the 3%ers, all that stuff is going to evaporate. Everything that he pushed on us is going to evaporate. We wrestle not with flesh and blood.
But against principalities.
Right, against principalities, against these doctrines. We fighting against these doctrines, man. That's what we fighting against, man. We fighting against the white man and his agenda. Feel me? Because fighting against the white man and his agenda is way more powerful than marching down the street with AR-15s. Because you ain't gonna do nothing with them guns, man. They ain't for nothing but show. Them guns ain't for nothing but show. Feel me? While we out there on the corners since 1969. We've been out on the corners and we've been wrestling against the principalities, man. Against these agendas, man, that the devil been pushing on us. Abortion. Telling our women to stop having abortions, man. Trying to tell brothers to stop doing drugs. Stop going to jail.
Right.
You feel me? We wrestling against principalities.
Against powers.
Against powers, man. This is a big power we up against, man. You feel me? Christianity is their God, man. And Christianity tells our women they could do whatever they want. It tells our children they could do whatever they want. You feel me? It tells everybody they could do whatever they want to do, basically. You can just do whatever you want, man. You know how evil that is? And that is a big power. And that's what we up against. We fighting against that. We fighting against the power of doing whatever you want to do. Because it ain't free will in here. You do what the Most High say you do and you die.
Right.
But we fighting against infrastructure, a world where they say you can do whatever you want to do. And that's heavy, man. That's heavy, man. And that's a big fight. That's a bigger fight, man. That's a bigger fight than anything, man. That's a bigger fight than anything right now.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Right, the so-called white man.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Satan, Shawatan in the Hebrew. You keep going. We're going all the way to 13. But that's what we fighting against. Satan.
Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the power.
Right, man. The laws and commandments, man. You feel me? That's the honor of the power, man. You feel me? That's the honor of God, man. That's the honor of God, man. You feel me? You keep going, sir.
If I may. So, Lockie. Verse, where we at?
13.
That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
We keep going.
And having done all to stand.
Right, man. That's what we need the I.S.U.P.K for. You feel me? That's what we need the I.S.U.P.K for. You feel me? So we can withstand. You feel me? Because we fight against powers, evilness, darknesses of this world. That's what we've been fighting against since 1969. While y'all sitting there want to fight against the white man, we fighting against Satan, who runs the white man. Satan runs the white man. He's telling the white man to do all this stuff.
Right.
That's what we fight against. You feel me? We fighting them demons. While y'all sitting here, y'all want to take guns to fight the white man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. So, like, I'm too up. So, come on. I'm saying, right, man. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, we're going to get off that, though. We're going to get off that. And if I could, we go to 1 Timothy's New Testament. 1 Timothy's 1 and 9.
And if I may, real quick, it's real heavy what you bringing out, exposing this NFAC group being fake Israelites. They could be agents, whatever. And like I said, think about it. In Memphis, Tennessee, you seen that formation of all them cats wearing purple. A couple months later, you see a formation of guys in black with purple underneath their black shirt.
Right.
Awfully funny, you know what I mean?
Right, and that's heavy because we was already saying that we think, now this ain't facts, but we was already saying we think the I.U.I.C. was a government organization.
That's
right.
right.
We was already saying that. We've been saying that. So when it come out, just know I.S.U.P.K. was already putting that out there.
That's right.
You feel me? So same thing with this NFAC, NFAACP, Grandmaster, Jam Master J, whatever you want to call himself. You feel me? It's the same thing with them, man. The government and anything happening, like Gen.YAHANNA said last night, in the election year, you always want to be suspect.
Right.
Like, they just came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, we just see a bunch of black people with AR-15s just out of nowhere marching up and down the street. Feel me? But they second protest, they got exposed by the prophets of God. Feel me? But if I could, we could go to 1 Timothy's 1 and 9.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 9. Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man.
Right, the law is not made for a righteous man. You feel me? You keeping the law, it's not made for you. It's not made for you if you don't eat pork. You feel me? It's not made for you if you don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, because you already understand that stuff ain't healthy. That stuff to clean the earth. You feel me? I don't think I should mess with the white women. They have sex with animals, man.
Right.
Like, it's just, like, you feel me? It ain't made for you. It ain't made for you.
And if I may, we got a person online. It looks like an Edomite female. Her name is Debbie Lee. NFAC Grandmaster J is gonna poke the bear too many times.
No. All right. She said, okay. She said, so basically she's saying that he's gonna cause like the National Guard or somebody to come in and get them together. Basically, that's what she's saying. But that's what we've been saying the whole class though. He gonna get some black people killed. Feel me? Now she is the devil.
Right.
Feel me?
That's right.
But I'm just saying. Feel me? That's what's gonna happen. That's what dude gonna do. He gonna get some black people killed, like he got them people shot at the last protest. But he's gonna get somebody killed. And it's gonna be more than one. You feel me? If y'all don't leave that fake Israelite group, man. That's all it is a bunch of fake Israelite groups. They couldn't make it in their group. They left, came together under Grandmaster J. You feel me? Came up under him, and now he walk around talking about shalom and got them wearing fringes on their t-shirt. That's how you know they wasn't one West. It was just part of some fake group. You keep going, sir. Good.
Before the lawless and disobedient.
Right, NFAC, Grandmaster J. They disobedient. You feel me? They couldn't even last in a fake Israelite group. That's why they started the NFAC, because they couldn't even last in a fake group. let alone the goddamn I.S.U.P.K, one West under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man, the Lord's army.
That's right.
His chosen soldiers he wanted to run these cities, man. Knew they couldn't laugh. They couldn't stand next to us. Them niggas in that group couldn't stand next to us. On video, they look so militant. In person, they look like bitches. Salakia.
That's right.
Salakia. You feel me? They look like cowards in person. That's why the man shot himself and somebody else, because he was scared. He was out here in a redneck country, and they was out here. They little militia was out here too. The white militia was out here. It wasn't like last time when they was in Georgia when it was just them, because nobody knew they even existed. But now they was ready for them, and there was white militias here, so they was kind of nervous this time, kind of a little timid, and that's why he ended up shooting himself.
For the ungodly and for sinners.
Right, that's who the law was made for. It was made for them. It wasn't made for men that want to keep the law, that don't want to have sex with another man's wife, like I'm pretty sure Nfac is doing. Pretty sure Jam Master Jay is having sex with all they women. You feel me? As soon as one of them get killed, he gonna be the first one in her inbox.
Right.
Tell me, hey, sis, hey, shalom, sis. Fringe is looking nice on that t-shirt. Come holler at me. You feel me, Jay? I'm telling you, man, we as the prophets of God, man.
Right.
You feel me, man? Don't ever take us lightly, man. We gonna tell you what's gonna happen, man. It might not be 9, might not be next month, but it's gonna happen, man. And just let you know, we told you first, man. We told you first.
For unholy and profane, for murderers, Salakia, for murderers of fathers
Right.
and murderers of mothers.
Right, which is what Jam Master Jay is gonna be when it's all said and done. Because he got mothers and fathers out there, man. You feel me? He ain't just got fathers out there. He got mothers out there too, man. And he's gonna be the cause of them getting murdered, man. Just like he said that if any brother kill or anybody kill a black man, white or black, then we should do something about it. You feel me? That's your new Israelite group leader, Nfac. That's the new leader, Grandmaster J, Jam Master J. He's gonna get somebody killed, man. He's gonna get somebody killed. It's gonna be your mother. It's gonna be your father. It might be your little brother. Because they got kids out there too, man. So they got kids out there too, man. You heard it first, man. We exposed Nfac. They're nothing but a bunch of ex-fake Israelite group members that couldn't hang in that group. So now they in this group. Because that's what they do. They jump from one group to another group. You feel me? Because they cowards, man. And I'm telling you, man, we was out there with them, man. We seen them, man. Them man look soft, man. Them man look soft, man. They wasn't on nothing, man. They ain't about none of that stuff, man. They can't run this. They can't run black people, man. They can't run the black neighborhood.
That's right.
They can't run the black neighborhood. Them men look like cowards, man. We was out there with them. So y'all see them on TV. That's why y'all just bigging it up, talking about what we doing, what y'all doing. At least they trying to do something. Y'all only saying that because y'all watching them on TV, man. We was around them, man. Right. We real soldiers, man. We know what a real soldier look like, and that ain't it. That ain't it. Especially, you know, Jam Master J with the all black on with the white ones. I'm telling you, man, ask anybody under 30. Ask anybody under 30. Anybody that's got on all black with some white Air Force Ones is a crackhead, man. I know all my neighborhood crackheads back home, and that's how they dress. They were all red, all black, just all something with white ones. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. I don't even mean to go off, though, but I'm just saying, man, Jam Master J, y'all better watch him, too. Y'all better watch dude. So, yeah, we could drop that, and we could go to 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. Right, man. God is a man of war, man. The Lord fights for us, man. Not Jam Master J. You finna put your life in a crackhead hands? You finna put your life in a crackhead hands. You gotta be the simplest Negro in the world. Y'all went crazy over these people, too. These people did one protest in Georgia for Ahmaud Arbery getting killed, and y'all went bananas. Like, this is the new thing. Like, these is the saviors. Y'all forgot about Christ? You feel me? Y'all forgot about Christ? Y'all forgot he didn't crack the sky yet? Well, man, you got to be a fool, man. You got to be a fool.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 4. In whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Right. All them Nfac members, IUIC, NAACP, whoever, man. The God of this world blinded them, man. They blinded, man. And it's all of the Most High, man. I'm telling you, because they don't want no cowards with no crowns, man. I'm telling you, man, that's what Satan's job is for, man. So no cowards get no crown, man.
Right.
You feel me? So no coward men or women get no crown, man. Only the godly. We keep going, sir.
Least the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi Mashiach.
Right, man. See, you ain't gonna even get the gospel of Christ, which is that we is not supposed to be out there with guns trying to fight white people. You feel me? We supposed to be waking our brothers and sisters up, keeping these laws and commandments, man. And the Most High gonna send another wave of coronavirus.
Right.
Feel me? He gonna send a whole nother wave through. Feel y'all ain't even believing the gospel of Christ. That's the whole. That was what you thought he was came to do. He came to save us, man. He came to save us, man. Adam got us killed. Adam got us killed. He came this time to save us, man. To bring us back to the Most High, man. To get readopted, man. Not to stray away farther. Jam Master J is straying you away farther. Because now you want to join, you want to walk around with your AR-15.
Right.
You want to show it off on Instagram now. Look at me, I was with them. Look, I was with formation with them. Come on, man. Look, all I'm saying is that NFAC is getting exposed tonight.
Right.
Getting exposed tonight. And after tonight, if you join them after tonight, man, the blood is off our hands, man.
That's right.
That's right.
The blood is off our hands, man. We did our job. We came to warn you that the NFAC is nothing but a bunch of ex-fake Israelite group members that couldn't hang in that group.
Right.
You feel me? It's like it. So yeah, we could drop that and go to Acts 3 and 22.
If I may, thank the Most High that Commander GEN.YAHANNA sent his officers, his priests out there to expose it.
Right.
Because think about it. If we hadn't been out there, they would have lumped us in with that group and everything.
Right.
We got a video on Facebook showing that we did not advocate what they was doing. So they can't say that the I.S.U.P.K was in that group.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they had fringes on and all that stuff. So what's going to end up happening is something's going to happen. Maybe one of them might go psycho anything.
Right.
And they're going to try to demonize the whole, Israelite movement, which really is the I.S.U.P.K, but other people want to try to cleave to it and, get their props off of it. But we saying that we are not affiliated with any other group.
Right.
You know what I mean? And definitely not this NFAC, and it's just so heavy what you bringing out. So like,
Hey,
just bring out that
right, sir. Right, because I'm telling you, man, that's how a lot of fake Israelite groups got started, man. The Most High was getting them away from us. You feel me? So we could serve the Lord and we could do right by the Lord. You feel me? But if I could, we in Acts 3 and 22.
The book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 22. For Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren.
Right, man, of your brethren, man. I'm telling you, it ain't Jam Master J. It's Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man.
That's right.
It's Commander GEN.YAHANNA. That is the prophet of this time.
That's right.
It's Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. And if you're not under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man, you just in the way.
That's right.
NFAC, you was in the way. I.U.I.C, you in the way. GOCC and GM, you in the way.
Right.
Just in the way, man. You're going to cause a lot of our brothers and sisters to get killed and not get no crown of glory like they supposed to have.
Right,
man.
right.
You keep going, sir.
Like unto me, him shall ye hear in all things, whatsoever he shall say unto you.
Whatever he say unto you, man. Whatever he said, that's why we say we is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General YAHANNA. That's why, man. Because it was already prophesied that the prophet was going to rise up. You feel me? Like your brother. You feel me? And you supposed to hear everything he say.
Right.
And that's Commander General YAHANNA, man. That is not none of these fake groups, man. That keep getting exposed, man. When did we get exposed? For what? For all I know, we got exposed for now is that we just a real priest of God.
Right.
I don't know what else we ain't never got exposed for nothing else but being a real priest of God. All these other groups ain't nothing but Christians. They steady being exposed like Christians do. Christians, churches got all type of scandals. They having the same stuff going on. But not us. All they can say is, man, they got their pants tucked in their boots and they got on funny headpieces and stuff like that. Why you got shades on in your class? What the white dude said last time? Why you got shades on in your class? Look, if that's all you got, man, we doing the right thing. Then,
That's
man.
right.
We right for following under Commander General YAHANNA, man. If that's all you got.
I guess it's like that movie, an old school movie. I'm an old head. Harlem Nights. When out there with the gun and got shot in his big toe. You know what I'm saying? He can't, how the hell you going to protect the community when you can't protect your damn self? You got shot in your big toe.
Right, most time, Craig, you don't even know how to handle your rifle. Come on, man. You got the rifle, but you don't know how to handle it because it's all for show. It's all for show. But yeah, we're going to 23.
Verse 23. And it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people.
IGJC, he dead, ain't he? That leader dead. The IUIC, he's a homosexual. He's an ex-police officer, right?
Right.
I ain't making this up. You can go look it up. You could go look it up. NFAC, man, he talking about getting people killed. He talking about killing black people. And he a crackhead. Come on, man. I'm telling you, man, they gonna be cut off from the people, man. I'm telling you, man, you better come into the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Right.
We not affiliated with no Israelite groups, man. No Hebrew Israelite groups we not affiliated with, and this is why. NFAC is the reason why we don't do unity camps. It's the reason why we won't do a camp with another Israelite group. You feel me? Only camps we doing is I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K is the only groups we doing camps with. If you ain't One West, we ain't doing no camp with you. You feel me? Ain't no joining no camp with you, man, because the scripture already said, and it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people. Everybody that will not hear Commander GEN.YAHANNA and what he's saying, you're going to be destroyed from among the people.
Right.
You try to go start your own group, all right, go ahead. You might get a nice little run. Then you're going to die in jail like IGJC did. He got embezzling $5 million and he died in jail. He ain't make it out. He died in jail. I don't even know if they group's still around no more after that. I think they all split up. And one of the dudes went crazy and killed the Jewish man in New Jersey. They tried to blame it on us. Commander GEN.YAHANNA had to clear that up. Don't keep confusing us with all these fake militant groups.
That's right.
Don't keep doing that, man. We is not affiliated with none of these groups, man. These are rogue groups that the Most High is destroying. You feel me? He exposing all these groups and destroying them, man. But if I could, yeah, we could drop that. And we could go to Daniel 7 and 9, man. Right, because I'm telling you, man, we reading out of the book of the black God, man.
Right.
And he waiting on us to come back to these commandments, man, so he can start killing more. So he can start murdering more. And we won't have to worry about joining no NFAC or NAACP, whatever, man.
Right.
Jam Master J. I don't even like Jam Master J.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
Now, this is a vision from Daniel. Now, Daniel, man, he got an excellent gift for the Most High. He had a vision. He said, I beheld till the thrones was cast down. So he had a vision seeing all these kingdoms fall. He's seeing all of them fall, man. That had to be a blessing. That was a blessing for the Most High for him to just be able to witness that. Even though he don't remember it, because we know he no remembers the form of things. But I'm just saying, that had to been just, he was real favorable of the Most High. Because he was the prophet that got this vision of seeing the thrones cast down. Destroyed all these kingdoms. Abu Dhabi, America, he's seen all that stuff fall in a vision.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Now the Ancient of Days is the Most High. That's one of the Most High's nicknames because nothing is older than days but him.
Whose garment was white as snow.
White as snow.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Right. Now it had to describe his hair being like the pure wool because he was a black man.
Right.
And Daniel wanted you to know that he was a black man. The Most High wanted Daniel to write it down that he was a black man. Yes, God is black.
Right.
Like you. The book of the black God.
That's right.
However you want to put it. The real Jews are black.
Right.
However you want to put it.
Correct. His throne was like the fiery flame and it's like.
Because he's a warrior.
And
he's a man of war. That's why his flame was fiery. And it wasn't full of flowers like the Christian church image. It wasn't full of flowers. It wasn't clouds. He wasn't sitting on a cloud. He was sitting on fire.
Right.
Because he's a warrior.
That's right. And his wheels as burning fire.
Right. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Do I got to say more, man? Do I got to say more, man? It's the book of the black God. And he coming for his black people, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You feel me? And it's only a matter of time. But this black militant group, NFAC, will get you killed. And you won't be able to see God's judgment. You feel me? be back in the reincarnation, but I would like to see God's judgment. I want to see all the stuff play out until it's time for me to give up the ghost and hit that dirt.
Right.
But I don't want to die from no fake Israelite group member telling me to go walk through the streets with an AR-15.
Right.
Come on, man, stop it.
Maybe this might be one you want to bring out. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. Probably already got it. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right. Definitely not. Weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. You feel me? We not fighting like we brought out in Ephesians, man. We fighting against principalities, man. The rulers of the dark world, man. Fighting to change our brothers and sisters from this evilness so the Most High can fight for us, man. Because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right.
They are not carnal.
They got all those, they got all those weapons, those carnal weapons, them AKs, those AR-15s, those Glocks, you know, them Scorpions and anything else they can bring out there. Think they gonna take down we're gonna take down these crackers and all that. Meanwhile, they walking through the West End.
Right.
In a black neighborhood.
Right.
Hey man, y'all talking all that tough talk, and then you come into the black side of town. You know what I'm saying? What part of the game is that? You know what I mean? So, like you say right here, the weapons of our warfare is not carnal. They on some carnal stuff,
right?
Because them weapons was only meant to kill black people, like he declared out there in that speech he was talking about. So,
right. That's what it's starting to seem like, sir. It's starting to seem like they just want to kill black people.
Right.
Like the I.U.I.C. talking about, we for cops in the hood.
Right.
We're for black, this and that and that and that. Man, look, man. Who cares about Trayvon Martin?
Damn.
And they sound so soft. Wow, man, I don't know how y'all could join these fake Israelite groups, man. How could you see One West and see them and say, yeah, I'm going to choose them? Man, look.
Right.
Lord wasn't with you that day. That day you made that decision, Lord wasn't with you.
Right. Let me finish this up. But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Pulling down the strongholds.
A stronghold, if I may, you know, a stronghold is just a strongly held belief. You know what I mean? Like the Christian church, for us all to come together.
Right.
Not blaming the oppressor for putting us in the condition, but blaming us. You know what I mean? It's like, well, we're going to blame the black man for crime in the hood.
Right.
Meanwhile, the black man tried to have things like Black Wall Street until the oppressor bombed it. You know what I mean? Now he gotta try to do whatever he can do to survive. And you gonna blame him, but you're not gonna blame the oppressor? Come on, man. And that's a stronghold. Really, them fake Israelites are Christians, Muslims, they all one and the same.
Right.
Because when it comes down to it, they want to love white people, and they want you to go back to loving white people. They didn't never say, look, we all just gonna get down and join Commander GEN.YAHANNA and create our own nation. We're gonna be the police force for I.S.U.P.K. and get trained properly with these weapons, you know what I mean, to defend our neighborhoods. You know what I mean? They could have done that, but instead they talking about, nah, we're gonna go out here and take down some black people that's poor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like it. I mean, I
encourage bringing that up. Bringing that up and breaking that down, because I ain't even had that one, but that is heavy, man. Our weapons is not carnal, man. Feel me? We fighting a different type of war. The Jam Master Jay, he don't even know what war he fight.
Right.
He don't know what war he fight, man. He just doing something. Somebody got in his ear, some government agent, and paid him to do. You ask me, but if I could, we could drop that if you're done with it, and go to Matthew 15 and 13.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 13. But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father hath not planted,
right,
shall be rooted up.
Every plant that the Most High did not plant. Now, this is Christ talking. Like I said, my heavenly Father. But I mean, he our Father too, but you know. But I'm just saying, though, he say that have not planted shall be rooted up. Because basically, the Most High is starting all this stuff. You feel me? The Most High started the I.S.U.P.K. You feel me? He ordained the I.S.U.P.K. to be started. You feel me? He set it up. He chose Commander GEN.YAHANNA. He chose the generals. He chose the captains. He chose the officers. He did not choose Nfac. That's why it's going to get rooted up. It already started last week when the dude shot himself. You know how many people probably not coming back to the next protest? Because they're like, man, I don't think they who they say they is.
Right.
Feel me? The Black Panthers got rooted up. Feel me? Old Testament Israelites got rooted up. All the fake Israelite groups keep falling out. You feel me? All the stuff that the Most High did not plant is going to get rooted up and out. And NFAC is the next one. And this is how the Most High works. He got to make it big so you can see his power.
Right.
So it look big right now. Everybody, they getting all the views on YouTube for somehow, some reason. They get 100,000 views. Everybody know about them. Everything, you feel? Oh, they got all these guns. They doing this. They how they getting from city to city. They must got a lot of money. All this stuff. And people ain't understanding that the Most High is setting them up to look big so they can take a big fall.
Right.
And they're going to be rooted out.
Most High Christ.
So, people got to understand this, man. I.S.U.P.K, One West, we're not affiliated with nothing but One West.
Right.
If you ain't One West, you can get lost. Matter of fact, you get rooted up, like the scripture said.
Right.
You get rooted up and rooted out. But yeah, we could drop that and we could go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 15. New Testament.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 15. Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions which ye have been taught.
Right. Okay, hold on. Wait. It said, stand fast. Hold the traditions you've been taught. I'm a little confused right now. Hold on, wait. Let me take a drink. I.S.U.P.K security announcements and prayer binder. We've been reading this since 1969.
That's right.
The scriptures say, hold the traditions that ye have been taught. Now I'm holding the traditions. I'm holding it tight. But for somehow, some reason, some we read at the end of every class, anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
Right.
Now, for some reason, this NFAC leader said in the video, coming before they got to Louisville, that he, anybody that wants to join the formation, to wear all black, boots, pants, face mask, and hat, or whatever. Now, I'm trying to see, like, okay, where's you getting this stuff from? You feel me?
Right.
That's because, like, all these fake Israelite groups, they copy after us. You feel me? We hold on to our traditions, but they take our traditions and they run with it.
Right.
You feel me? They take the stuff that we was taught since 1969 and they go run with it and start their own stuff and make it look like they the stuff.
Right.
You feel me? Like they the sugar honey iced tea. They gonna make themselves look like they is immaculate when they stole it all from us. They took it from us. They took it from us, man, to go start their own thing and make their own money. Ain't got to pay tithes, Commander GEN.YAHANNA. They collect the tithes. They getting all the fame and the glory. And that's why the Most High say it got to be rooted up. That's why Christ said that, man. If it ain't of my heavenly Father, got to get rooted up.
Right.
You ain't finna steal our stuff that was ordained by the Most High and go start your own thing instead of just come in under us and learn the right way to how to get this kingdom. You feel me? To fight these powers instead of coming under us to learn the right way. You telling me you gonna just take our stuff and go start your own thing? Man, look, man, you fake Israelite groups. It's the reason NFAC is full of ex-fake Israelite group members.
Right.
You feel me? Because you thieves. You thieves and you liars. You feel me? You don't want to pay homage to the real priest of God, which is the I.S.U.P.K and Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Right.
You want to steal what you learned from us and go start your own thing. You cowards, man. And y'all looked like cowards when we seen y'all. When we seen y'all out there, y'all was scared. Y'all was scared, man. Y'all was scared, man. And y'all looked like fans, too. Y'all looked like fans when y'all seen us. Y'all knew y'all was fans. Come on, man. NFAC, man. Stop it, man.
Right.
But yeah, we could drop that. We go to back in Apocrypha, Ecclesiastes 2 and 14.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2 and verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience.
Right, they lost patience, man. NFAC, NAACP, Jam Master J and them, they lost patience, man. Feel me? That's why out of nowhere they just blew up. Because they lost patience. It ain't because the Lord was with them. They just lost patience. They start calling all the ex-fake Israelite group members. Hey, we should join up. We should start our group. We're going to wear all black and we're going to walk around with guns. It's our legal right. Yeah, let's do it. They lost patience. They lost faith in the Most High.
That's right.
They lost faith that the Most High was coming, man. He was coming to murder and avenge us. You feel me? They lost faith.
Right.
They lost patience.
And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
And what you gonna do when the Most High come to you now? You talking about killing your own brothers? You talking about killing your own brothers, man? Because they oppressed and they robbed the drug dealer? When the book of Numbers talking about that's how it's gonna happen. The land gonna be cleansed by him of the blood that's shed. The book of Numbers talked about that. Moses said that's what's gonna happen when we start oppressing each other, robbing each other, killing each other. That's how it's gonna happen. Feel me? But it's only happening because of the devil put us in such a low state that we have no choice.
Right.
But Jam Master Jay say he's gonna start hurting black people.
That's right.
He gonna hurt black people too. If they hurt another black person, well, then who's gonna hurt you
Right.
for hurting that black person?
Right.
Come on, man. That's why I said, man, they lost patience, man.
Exactly.
And what will you do when the Lord visits you? Because you hurt that black man because he oppressed. Well, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do when the Lord visits you, Jam Master Jay? And your, what do you call his lieutenants? And your lieutenants? I mean, come on, man. Stop it, man. Weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right.
We are not affiliated with nothing. Nothing but the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
If I could, yeah, we could drop that. Go to 1 Kings 1. It's like 1 Kings 18 and 24. I.S.U.P.K. stood the test of time. We've been here 1951 years. We the only Israelite. We is the only Israelite group, period. But as far as that's you know about, that's been around 50 years.
Right.
Everybody else, 20, 10, 2, 3, NFAC, 2 months. You feel me? Like, come on, man. We the only ones 51 years. You know why? Because we stood the test of time. And we is on the Most High side.
Right.
We was ordained by the Most High to wake up our brothers and sisters.
And if I may, the Esau can bring one tank here. One tank here to Louisville and shoot from that tank and just blow that whole group up. Or they can drop some bombs or gas the whole group up,
Right.
With a nerve agent or a biological chemical agent, and it's a wrap. So you're gonna, like you were saying, it's so heavy, you're gonna get, mothers killed, get women killed out there, simple people killed. We brought the word of the Most High out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Telling our people not to harm your brother. It's a brotherhood class, man.
Right.
Not to harm your brother, man. Not to say, okay, we're going to take vengeance upon ourselves. Right? I mean, the Most High knows how to discipline and bring punishment upon the evildoer. But for you to make a declaration and then make other black people make a declaration to kill other black people, that's of Satan.
Right.
That's straight of Satan.
And if I could, but if I could, what you saying was so heavy because they made a pledge.
Right, they made a pledge.
We don't pledge allegiance to nothing but the Most High in Christ.
Right.
We don't pledge allegiance to nothing. You feel me? They made a pledge out there. That's how you know they ain't nothing but a fake Israelite group. They made a Christian group. They made a pledge to Jam Master J that if it's like
crackhead.
a crackhead told them, if you see a white person harming a black person, you better do something to him. You see a black person doing something to a black person, you better do something to him. And that's when he lost me. I said, yeah, man, they Christians for sure. But then they walk past with the fringes on, and I said, that's why Captain Zardock always say that fake Israelite groups ain't nothing but Christians.
Right.
Now I see what he mean by that. Because it's facts. It's facts, for real. That all is one and the same. You feel me? Y'all both read the Bible, but don't understand it. You feel me? Don't understand it. They pledge allegiance out there. It's on camera. We don't pledge allegiance to nothing but the Most High. How is you pledging allegiance to a crackhead? All black with white ones? That's crackhead attire. Well, on the south side of Chicago. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of my mind. But on the south side of Chicago, if you wear all black, with the and they was dress pants too, with white ones, you a crackhead.
Right.
And that's what I think Jam Master Jay is. But don't take my word from it. I ain't nothing but a soldier in the Lord's army.
That's right. Book of 1 Kings, chapter 18 and verse 24. And ye, and call ye on the name of your God.
Yeah, call your gods. Call Jam Master Jay. Since y'all laughing at us, y'all saying what we gonna do. What we gonna do to help. Well, you call Jam Master Jay.
Right. And I will call on the name of the Lord.
I will call on Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You call on Jam Master Jay, I'm going to call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
And the God that answered by fire. Let him be God.
And the God that answered by the fire, let him be God. The fire, you know what fire is? When you let that gun off, that's called firing. You know why? Because fire comes out of the gun. But guess what happened? The man hit himself.
Right.
And two other innocent people. While we stood there safe.
Right.
You call on your gods, Jam Master Jay, I'm going to sit here and call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And we got more attention than they did. They walking past interviewing us. Who is y'all? Who y'all supposed to be? Why your shirt say cult leader? This and that and that and this and all this and that. Let me take a picture of y'all. Because y'all calling on Jam Master Jay, we calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And whoever answered by fire, let him be God. You feel me? And that shows what happened that night, that weekend, that Saturday.
Right.
The Most High answered by fire, by firing his gun, hitting himself and two other people.
Right.
So yeah, we could drop that and go to Ezekiel 33 and 3. Right, man. I'll tell y'all better get in this truth, man. Stop letting these fake Israelite groups fool y'all, man. They're gonna lead y'all down a path of destruction, man. This is the newest fad right here. This is like, you feel me? Aeropostale and Abercrombie and Fitch. It's just a fad. It's going to go away. It's going to go away.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 3. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
That's what we did. We went out there. We heard they was coming. We knew they was coming to Louisville, Kentucky. And we knew that they was not of the Lord. So we went out there to warn the people. You feel me? Even if they didn't hear us, the video that we posted got almost 4,000 views.
That's right.
So 4,000 people got warned. Now whether they took heed of it or not, we'll find out what's happening next.
Right. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
It's going to be on you, man. Them 4,000 people, them couple hundred people that seen us out there, all of y'all did not take the warning to not join NFAC because they're going to get you killed. The blood's going to be on you.
Right.
It ain't going to be on Jam Master Jay. It's going to be on you because we told you. We told you that there is some fake Israelite groups that came together to try to do something for black people, but it's not of the Lord. And when it's not of the Lord, it fails. That's why everything failed but the I.S.U.P.K.
Right. Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall be delivered his soul.
So anybody that heard this warning and don't join NFAC, you going to make it. You're going to make it. And the Most High might put you in a position where you could do something for your people the right way, and you might make it on that cherry. You feel me? You might make it on that cherry. Because the Most High might put you in a position because you chose to hear the warning of the priest and was like, okay, yeah, you know what, they right, man. I ain't messing with that. I thought they was cool at first when they was in Georgia because it was new. You know, it was new. It was a new thing. I ain't know. But when they went to Louisville, Kentucky, they kind of exposed themselves, man.
Right.
Dudes talking about killing black people. The leaders talking about killing black people, and dude shot himself. And
right.
They got women and children with them, and that ain't cool. I'm good.
They had white women in their group. And I can show you the pictures. They had white women. Just like any other Christian or Black Panther group, love white women.
Gotta put them in it.
You know, they love white women. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it. I can, you know, you can get in contact with us, I.S.U.P.K. Louisville. We'll show you the pictures of white women with them fake Israelites.
Right. And there was another group out there called the New Black Panther Party, and they was white people.
Right.
I ain't even see a black person with them. It was white people. Because that's what it always come back down to when you ain't one West.
Right.
You gotta let some white people in. You gotta compromise. Yeah, okay, it's cool. It's just one. It's just a white girl. It's just, and you look up, it's flooded with white people.
Right.
Oh man, stop partying. Homosexuals all through the NFAC too.
Right.
Partying, homosexuals all through it. Because you know that's what's running rapid now. But yeah, verse 6, and we done with that.
Okay. Verse 6. But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned.
Right. See, that's going to talk about us if we didn't go out there and do what we did.
Right.
Which is what we had to do. Feel me? We had to go out there and do that, man. Even if it was going to cost us our life.
Right.
We had to go tell people, this is not of the Lord. Do not join this group. Do not partake in her sins.
If the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the hand, so at the watchman's hands.
Right. Which is the priest of God. Which is
Which
the brothers that went out there to tell people in Louisville, Kentucky to not join this armed militia, to not partake in her sins, do not listen to Jam Master Jay. He is not a rapper anymore. He's a crackhead with all black with white ones. So lock you for getting a little carnal. But I'm just saying, man, I'm not dumb when I see a crackhead. Jam Master Jay is a crackhead, y'all. But yeah, though, that's what I'm saying, man. It would have been on our head. If we would have not went out there and told y'all not to join this new fake Israelite group, man, that in that face, new fake. Oh no, see, I'm telling you, you better watch out for these acronyms, man.
Right.
They be slick with these acronyms.
New fake
Right, but I'm just saying, man, they not of the Lord. They not of the Lord, man, and don't join them. And we went out there to tell people that because our job is to risk our life to wake our people up. That is our job. If it costs us our life, it costs it. Well, guess what we know that y'all don't know? We come back.
That's right.
Come back, and we might be stronger and better than ever. So y'all don't understand that. That's why you got to get in our classes. You won't be so scared of death all the time. But
now, so while other people was at home making love, we was out making war. Warring for the souls of our brothers and sisters, man. Under Commander GEN.YAHANNA from I.S.U.P.K.
Yeah. Right, this is my wife right here. This truth right here. This is my wife. This is my first wife. You feel me? But if I could, last scripture, we're going to go to Matthew 10 and 15. We're going to cut it off right there.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 15. Verily I say unto you,
now this Christ talking, it's in red.
it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city.
Right, America is going to burn. America was always prophesied to burn. It said that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Then for America, Sodom and Gomorrah is going to look like a house fire. You feel me? When America burned, Sodom and Gomorrah, you're going to forget that even happened.
Right.
You're going to forget about them 5 cities that got burnt with lightning when nuclear bombs destroy America and France and Europe and Russia and China. For that city, man, look, man, Sodom and Gomorrah ain't going to be nothing.
Right.
So you ain't got to go out there with the NFAC. Because the NFAC can't drop no nuclear bombs on China or Russia or the Arabs. You forgot about the Arabs. They oppressed us too. The Africans. NFAC can't do that. But guess who can? The Most High.
Right.
He can drop bombs on all these countries that oppressed us, man. We oppressed in all these countries. Not just America. America is just a daughter of Babylon. The great water sit on many waters. And it's going to burn too. First. But I'm just saying, it's a bunch of other stuff that got to happen too. It can't just we go through the streets of America to get justice. We need justice from all these heathens, man. From every heathen on this earth, we need justice for them, man. For them, for what they did to our King, Yahushua, man.
Right.
We need all these countries to burn.
Right.
And we gonna build back up our land. You feel me? What about the fake Jews that got Nick Cannon on his knees Nick Cannon bowing down to them. You feel me? Because we fight against principalities and powers and darkness of this world, man. That's what we fight against, man. We fighting for Israel to burn too. Because them is not the people of Israel. They is in the gutter in America. We fight for all these countries to burn, man, not just America. So how we going to do that if we just walking through the streets of America trying to get police locked up? Come on, man. Look, that's the end of tonight's class. More of the story. NFAC is exposed. It's nothing but a bunch of ex-fake Israelite group members that came together because they disobedient children.
Right.
They can't even hang in their own fake group, let alone One West. So you know they ain't One West.
Right.
That's the end, though. The security announcements tonight. I.S.U.K. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They'll be the saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes was a commandment. Numbers 18 to 21, Malachi 3 through 10 means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase Yahweh gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest fund, free offering for priests, not mandatory. What's the amount you would like? Upcoming holy convocations. We got the 51st. The 51st Passover is postponed for now, but I think it was another one I seen. A feast of
Get more clarification.
Yeah, we can get more clarification on that. Give a courtesy salute to the brothers by the stream, I.S.U.P.K, Amijah, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Barakathon, Yahweh Natar. Courtesy salute to the sisters by the stream, I.S.U.P.K, Amijah, Barak, Yahweh Shemar, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. Class is missed.